Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca. For those of you who are brand new, I would just like to start off by saying thank you all for the love, likes, and support. I do truly appreciate it. And to consider this is a time of healing and an amazing time to set your intention as to what you really want the future to look like. And this is a message that's been coming up a lot in my life, and it's something that I feel like I should just share with you. So I'm going to pull a white light oracle card for you, and so these messages are kind of long. If you don't want to listen to me read for a few minutes, just fast forward to the reading. So you got number 24, which breaks down to a 6, and we have Alpha of Alcyone. Turn it that way so you can see it. A positive twist of fate and a windfall of good fortune are destined for you. Brightness and hope will alleviate negativity and give you the strength to find your way through a time of adversity or challenge. Finally, you will experience peace, love, and deep connection with your true self and the universe. Good things are on their way to you. The brightest star in the Pleiades star system, Alcyone, holds the frequency of love, the sacred feminine healing power of compassion, and the grace of mercy. In the midst of ancient Greece, Alcyone was so in love with her husband, Ceyx, that she referred to him as Zeus, and he referred to her as the divine wife of Zeus, Hera. Zeus was so irritated by such grandiosity that when Ceyx was at sea, Zeus struck his ship with a lightning bolt. In her grief, Alcyone threw herself into the sea. Moved by mercy, the gods transformed the lovers into kingfishers. These birds embody the spiritual medicine of abundance, love, prosperity, peace, and happiness, bringing blessings of hope and healing to humanity. The Alcyone days take their name from this goddess turned kingfisher. They are the 7 days on either side of the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice. During this time, there are said to be no storms, only peaceful weather. Legend has it that the god of the winds calms all storms during this period so Alcyone can nest safely. The term now symbolizes a period of luminous grace amidst a challenging time, during which one can rest in tranquility. It is also an omen of more peaceful days of love and prosperity ahead. Alcyone is the goddess of grace and mercy, especially in the face of heart-wrenching loss. She reassures us that we will find a way through and that there is comfort for us when we need it, even if further work needs to be done before we can be fully released into a new era of happiness. When Alpha of Alcyone makes an appearance, we are near to the deepest, darkest phase of our suffering and can trust we are already beginning to emerge on the other side. Alpha brainwaves are deep, calming waves. They are what we experience when daydreaming or slipping into peaceful relaxation or meditation. In the alpha state, imagination and intuition are heightened. As such, these brainwaves are gateways into the subconscious mind. As the bridge between conscious, everyday awareness and deep, altered states, alpha waves allow us to be awake and functioning while connected to an inner well of wisdom and support. If we are in stimulation overload, alpha blocking can occur. Learning to consciously switch off and relax by dropping into the 8 Hz to 12 Hz range helps us melt away stress and tune into our intuition without becoming too floaty and unfocused. The Oracle of Alpha of Alcyone supports us in relaxing and reconnecting to optimism, even during tough times. In such a state, we will realize that difficulties will eventually come to an end and will be provided for. This oracle brings guidance that a new reality of happiness is available to us even now as we steadily make our way to the light of a happy new start. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's get into the reading, shall we, Cappies? Hope you're all doing well. You're safe. What is the recent past for my Capricorns? We have the Page of Wands. Passionate message, creative spark. What is the present for my Capricorns? What is the present? Death. Oh, that ending. What is the blockage? What is the blockage for my Capricorns? The World. What is the message from Spirit? The Six of Cups. What is the potential outcome? The Ace of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. So, thinking about working with someone. For me, this card can also lean into contractual agreements and bringing in a partnership, but this is cooperation. This, should I cooperate? Are these people worth my cooperation, right? So we recently in the past had a creative spark. In your present situation, we're looking at death, and this is an ending. Right? It's an ending and a rebirth, transformation, transmutation. And both of these are major arcana. What's blocking you is the World card. So what's blocking you is actually closing out a cycle or trying to see a new one, right? This could be some sort of travel as well that needs to take place. But I was actually thinking about this card earlier today and felt like it meant some sort of fullness, right? So a circle is completion, and by creating that completion, that's fullness, right? So being fulfilled. Your message from Spirit is the Six of Cups, and I feel like what this is saying is returning to that innocence, returning to that innocent time, allowing yourself to feel that freedom and releasing yourself from everything that the world has put onto you. All of the pre-programming, right? Your potential outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is the cornerstone to every generational foundation, right? So let's look at this Page of Wands. Please clarify the Page of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Swords came out in the challenge position. And the Nine of Pentacles. So for whatever reason, maybe this is a younger fire sign. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. This could be someone that is young or immature. Their passions are immature. And with this Four of Pentacles, or maybe it was your passions, I don't know Whatever this message was, it was immature, it was flirty, it was passionate, but again, it was immature. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this talks about letting go. The Six of Swords in the Nine of Pentacles, that talks about moving from a place of turmoil, because you've let go of this, into autonomy and peace. So let's look at this Death card. The Ten of Pentacles. The Two of Wands. And the Two of Swords in reverse. That's two twos. Bottom of the deck we have the Empress, which is interesting because that's exactly kind of the energy of the World card that I was thinking about earlier today. The Empress in reverse. There's a decision and an action that is being made, that you've made. You stepped in from the Nine of Pentacles to the 10. And with this completion, right, I don't feel like this Death card is a sad thing. I feel like more than anything right now is you're trying to find this place to start over. This is a beautiful energy. Thank you. We have the Eight of Cups, the Page of Wands in reverse, and one more. That's a lot. And one more. And the Three of Wands. The bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands in the upright. So what we need to do here, and I say we because I'm a Cappy too, is there is a need to walk away from, I heard temper tantrum in my head. There's a need to walk away from this childish temper tantrum, angry energy, and look into the future. Look into this Six of Cups energy to see what that first new step is. And this partnership might be bringing it into you, this cooperation. Please clarify the Six of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in the upright, the Hermit, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is talking to me about going within. Look at those happy times. Look at what it is that you let go of for work, right? And think work is work. What is your job? And I mean, job stands for just over broke, right? So what is it that made you happy then? Where did your joy come from? The bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. So we have two cards here that talk about going within and taking that time to really, really rest and heal. What is it that you want to do, Capricorn? Like I said, this is a time for beginnings. Let's look at this Ace of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, What are you willing to invest? Don't take anything worth less. The High Priestess in the upright, you'll know. The Page of Cups and the Ten of Wands in reverse. Bottom of the deck, there's that Five of Pentacles again. So there is a need to look at what it is that you feel left out of and fulfill it within yourself. There could be an imbalance here in what you feel is owed to you. So if you're not getting what is owed to you, why are you carrying that burden on, right? And by putting that burden down, it's going to open up this Ace of Coins. Okay, let's get a couple of oracle cards. This was a pretty straightforward reading. That's the Blade, number 6. So we have the Blade, number 6. We have Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility, number 59. Breaks down to a 9. And then we have Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive, number 60. So that's 2 6s. We'll start with the Starfish Spirit and the Swan Spirit. Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. Oracle message, stretched out on the beach, the starfish opens fully to the rays of the sun, to the power of potential. As you look out toward the horizon, do you open up to infinite possibility? Spirit is the source of opportunities beyond your wildest imagination and ensures endless possibilities are available. At this time, Starfish Spirit urges you to stretch past the limits of your everyday perception and comfort zone, to dream of bigger things and imagine with even greater hope and faith, for miraculous potential is shining down on you. Feel it, bask in it, and open yourself to be filled with inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential. The protection message. When cynicism says no, Starfish Spirit says yes 1,000 times over. Are you willing to entertain new possibilities? Are you limiting your goals in order to be realistic and cutting yourself off from the power of dreaming big? Let go of your rigid beliefs about what is possible for you and let Starfish Spirit inspire you to open your heart and your eyes to what Spirit has available to you. Now is the time to stretch beyond the familiar and unfurl yourself, for you are meant for more than you are imagining for yourself. Spirit wants the best for you and will support you in achieving whatever intention you hold dear. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. With their graceful long necks, swans are able to reach into the depths. When Swan Spirit arrives, you are called to take a deep dive beyond what is easily available on the surface. You may think you know what is best for you now, but take the plunge into the depths of your awareness, for there is knowledge you are not aware of and great treasures to discover. Deeper understanding awaits you, and a perspective that comes from a greater self-knowledge is what you need right now to better understand a situation or relationship. As you come to know yourself more intimately, so too will you come to better know others. So Swan Spirit asks you to go beyond the surface of what is happening between you and others and resist the temptation to judge by superficial appearances. Now there is much deeper potential for loving connections, forgiveness, and mutual understanding. Choose to dive deep into your why, asking the deeper questions of yourself. You are led by the grace of Swan Spirit. The protection message. Don't talk yourself into diving deep into something just because you see the potential of things instead of what they really are now. The necessary work and patience involved may not be the best use of your energy. Have you seen the potential in someone and think that if you love and support them, they will become the person who knows you, love them beyond all others? Have you stepped into an opportunity that you know feels too good to be true and might not turn out the way you hope? Now is not a time for selective, limited perception that can lead to misjudgment. Instead, this is a time for going deep and being honest about what you find as you explore the depths. Have no fear, for whatever you find below will help you love and understand yourself and others, and make better choices. Can you sense Swan Spirit calling you to dive deep and resurface to choose again? Very nice. And then we have the Blade from our Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. This talks about having the right tools and to use them properly. The blade represents sharpness of mind, body, and spirit. Pointing upward, it summons the power of heaven. When aimed down to the ground, it anchors the power of the heavens on earth. The blade can be a healing tool or a weapon. Wield it wisely and it will transmit power, bestow initiations, cut energetic cords from the past, or sever toxic relationships. Use it with anger and it will slash, stab, and kill. You are invited to draw your blade and use it. It is not auspicious to hesitate, to waste time in idle talk, or to hide from the inevitable. Heaven and earth are aligned to support you in claiming your power, so take decisive action. Overcome your fear of hurting others, unsheath the blade, and use it wisely. The medicine. It's time to put down the sword and place it back in its scabbard. Do not offer your blade in service to toxic emotions. You will be faced with an even more disagreeable future with the people or situations you are attempting to banish. Put the blade to rest until your inner fire has mellowed. Then use your blade with impeccable intention to cut the energetic cords that are tying you to the drama at hand. Set yourself free. That, Capricorn, gave me goosebumps. That is your reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, I love you. Have a beautiful day.